Dear friends, you know what is the best medication for kidney stones? Water. But the question arises, how much water should we take every day to reduce the chances of stone formation, kidney stone formations, or flushing it out? The answer is simple. You should be well hydrated. What do you mean by well hydrated? When you pass urine should be colorless. If you are passing dark urine or yellow colored urine, that means you are not drinking adequate amounts of water. So for an average adult who is not into heavy physical work, then around 2.5 liters of water is a daily requirement. However, if the losses of water are higher from your body due to your profession, or if you're working outdoors or working in the sun for too long, then if you're into the sports activities, then water losses are much higher and you need to compensate accordingly. Now, what are the exceptions to this rule? There are situations when more water can do you more harm than good. What are those situations? Number one, kidney failure. Your kidneys are not able to flush out liquid excess water from your body. If you try to take lots of water, excess water will either fill into your lungs and cause breathing trouble, and your kidney may be working overtime, putting pressure on your heart, and that can worsen the situation. Number two situation is heart failure. If the pumping capacity of your heart is very poor, excess water can lead to waterlogging of the lungs, putting extra pressure over the heart. Third situation is low salt levels, which means hyponatremia in medical terms. If you take lots of water in such situations, salt levels may go down further, causing severe complications. So these are the three exceptions where excess water should be avoided. So which other liquids should be avoided in general? One is tea. Tea is high in oxalate content. Excess tea can lead to excess chances of kidney stone formation. So avoid taking more than 3 cups of tea in a day. Number two, excess beer. I've heard some people taking beer as a treatment for kidney stones, but mind it, if you take excess beer, it can lead to more oxalate formation, and since it is lots of calories, it can make you put on weight. These are two risk factors which can lead to increased stone formation rather than doing you benefit in kidney stones. Third is sugary drinks like cold drinks or processed fruit juices. These are bad. Anything which is high in salt content or sugar content worsens the chances of stone formation. So which liquids are good for you? Of course, water is the most important. Lemonade is good, however, do not add lots of salt or sugar in it. And third thing, out of tea or coffee, if you want to have something, coffee is comparatively safer. So dear friends, till we meet again, Dr. Aman Gupta this side, Senior Consultant, Urology and Kidney Transplant, Fortis Group of Hospitals, New Delhi. Thank you so much.